Today I'm going to be replacing the TPMS sensor on this 2012 Toyota Prius. My tire light has been blinking and then remain on, and it's been more than 10 years since I've replaced the TPMS sensor. You want to change it every 10 years or whenever they give you an error on the TPMS sensor and you can't read it. So the first thing you want to do is jack up your vehicle and then remove the tire. First you want to remove the hubcaps and then remove the 5 lug nuts. Alright, first you want to do is remove the valve cap. Make sure you're wearing an ear muff when you remove this or else it's going to be very loud. Alright, now you want to set your bead breaker there and bring your tire close like this. Make sure the TPMS sensor is away from this so you don't accidentally damage it. So make sure the scoop is right next to the lip and then you press down to break the bead. Coming off a little bit. There you go. And I'm going a little bit closer to the TPMS sensor. Now the bead is broken. I'm going right next to the sensor. Now to remove this sensor, this is a 12mm nut. Push this down to reveal the sensor and then hold it in place while removing the nut. Here's the nut. Here's the sensor, and on top right here is a washer, so don't forget that. When you're putting in the new sensor, make sure to look at the 7-digit code right here, not the one on top. It should be on the bottom with a 7-digit. That's your TPMS sensor ID, so don't forget to write it down and keep a note of it. Here's the sensor. Remove the nut, remove the washer, put it in, put the washer on top, and then the nut. Now the new TPMS sensor nut is a different size. This is a 13mm. So make sure you use the right socket. Just hand tighten with a ratchet, don't over torque it. That should be good. Remove the valve stem cap, remove the core. Now to seal the bead, just use the tire pressure inflator. You just gotta work around it. Inflate the tire so it'll seal itself. If it doesn't seal, just go ahead and use soap and water to help it seal the bead. Put back the valve core. And then inflate it to 32 psi. 32 psi. Now mount the tire back on. Put the lug nut back in. Tighten the lug nut down. Alright, once all the wheels are on, go ahead and torque it down to 80 foot-pounds, recheck them. There you go. Put the hubcap back on, make sure the valve stem is right here where the opening is at. Once you install all of your TPMS sensor, go ahead and plug in your scanner. I'm using the RT DAG 600S. I plug it into the OBD2 scanner on the bottom of the vehicle. And then this vehicle is a 2012 Toyota Prius, so I'm going to go to Asian, Toyota, automatic. I'm going to have the scanner read the VIN. And then I'm going to confirm it. Then I'm going to go to USA, Prius, other, confirm, auto scan. It's going to scan if there's any other issues. Right now it's the TPMS sensor, so you're going to have to manually input the ID for the tire pressure monitor sensor. So auto scan. Everything is normal except this one right here that I'm going to go to. So you want to go to here. This ECU monitors the tire pressure. Okay, next. And then I'm going to go to special function, ID registration. It's going to be next. Next. So step 2 of 4, main set, press next to begin registration process. After pressing next, you will have 5 minutes to perform the following operation. Input each transmitter ID code, press next to input the next code, continue until all codes are registered, press next. Alright, so I have 300 seconds to put in the ID code. I already wrote down all my code right here. I'm going to input it. So the first one is 31 B4 608. Enter. And I'm going to put set 4 of register tire 0. Press next to input. So that's the first one, and then I'm going to put next to put the second one. So the second one I'm going to input 31 B4 733. Enter. Confirm. Next. This is number 3. 1605 F2 B. And here's the last one. 51214. Alright, the ID registration is complete. And I'm going to go to signal check. This function is used to detect each sensor malfunction. This function will reset DTC for the system that is selected. DTC will be erased. Alright, next. I'm going to check all signal. DTCs are detected. The DTC and freeze frame data will be cleared when entering a signal check. Select a revised position, then press next to proceed. Perform the signal check operation according to the repair manual and press next. Cannot receive a data from the transmitter ID 1 for test diagnostic. I'm going to exit. All DCC freeze frame data and monitor status will be cleared. Do you want to clear? Yes. Alright. So I'm going to go out. Data stream. So the tire monitor light is off since I cleared it. So now I'm going to check the status of all the TPMS sensor. Look like it's reading all 4. So it looks like the ID on all 4 of the TPMS sensor is reading. As you can see, there's values here, and then there's the temp on the tire as well. And it's not saying it's low on the battery voltage. So there's another way to wake up the sensor is by removing the air in the tires, and then the TPMS sensor will sense that there is a low pressure in the tire and it'll activate the sensor itself. So if you want to, you can do that way, but looking at the scanner, it looks like it's working properly and there's no other issues. So I'm going to auto scan again to make sure everything is normal. And everything looks normal to me. Alright, that's it on the TPMS sensor. If you have any other questions or comments, go ahead and leave it down below. If there's any other issue, I will let you know. And that's it for now.